Hey outdoors family. So I'm back with another garden update. Been out of commission for the last couple of days. Um, my son had strep. I had strep. So it's been a little slow going. But it looks like we got some action going on in this garden, which is amazing. And I'm so thankful for my husband because he did plant some okra, a row of okra. We just got plants and did it instead of seeding them. I gotta get out here and pull some weeds as well. Maybe get this the weed eater out. Gotta get some string put on there. So let me get it across here. But let's see. Give you a little update on our plants. This is the cucumber plant. And you can see that it's starting to do its thing. Goodness, that feels let's take my shades off so I can see. Yeah, we're gonna have some. We're gonna be wrapping these soon on the trellis. Need to get me one. It's a cucumber plant. Let's see. I gotta pull this up out of here. Oh man, this one has a flower on it. It has flowers on it. They getting ready to do their thing. Let's see. There it is. Let's look at these pepper plants. I see a flower trying to form in there. I don't know. I need to check these out. Oh, look at there. Let me see. There's a pepper actually in there forming. Let me see if I can get to the other side. Yeah, there's a pepper right there. But see that one as well. I see a little flower trying to bloom. It did rain a little bit last night. I have some more squash plants I want to plant. Do it before the rain comes in. See, it's trying to do something. Let me just check these leaves. I need to see. Does anybody know what this is? Is that okay? I'm gonna have to go look that up. Why is it that color in there? Oh, look at these squash. They starting. They trying to do something. Look at that, ready to flower. I know I read somewhere like when these start to bloom, what you can do is to cut the bottom leaves off so that the plant can focus on what's growing. But I think I'm gonna leave them alone for a little while. I don't want to cut anything off. Just let the plant do what it does. Let's see. Look at that. Little squash forming. That's cool. That's really cool. Got one right here as well. This is really cool. The plant looks pretty good though. Very good. And again, I got some more pepper plants. Let's see what we got. A little spider web down in there. Get out the way. Yeah, I do need to see what that is on the pepper plants. It may be okay, but I don't know. Just don't want them. You put in so much hard work, you don't want them to die. But these right here are my zucchini plants. So they're doing pretty good too. I'm excited. I need to find something to maybe get the leaves up off the ground. That'll be something else to do. Yeah, I think it's gonna be all right. My flowers, see my flowers? They're doing pretty good. But this is the row right here. That's an okra plant. My husband planted. I said I gotta get in here and actually, because we planted these actually in the dirt, I gotta get in here and actually pull some of these weeds up. This is collards. They're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We're not gonna water anything because we're supposed to get some good rain this evening, so I'm not gonna water them. Let that rain do its thing. I don't reckon they've been ate. I had to check. I had to go back and look at my camera on those. And look at my deal. It looks like it's coming back to life a little bit, because all these were like on the ground. This was too. But like I said, the rain that we're supposed to get should help it out. Let's take a look at it. Oh, look at these cabbage. That is cool. I don't know, are those bugs in there? Looks like some type of... We might have to... Yeah, we're going to have to get these bad boys dusted. I'm not quite sure what those are, but he probably trying to eat my plant. So we'll get that taken care of. Yeah, that looks good. So, like I said, what I'm gonna do, I have 12 squash plants. Probably got too many, but I'm gonna plant those and let it do what it do. Oh my goodness, y'all. I completely forgot about my my strawberries. I actually see berries forming on it. That's exciting. Probably gonna try to put some fish emulsion on it. Help with some nutrients. Uh-oh, don't fall. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me get down here. Not step on these plants. Is that? Yeah, that's okra. Make sure I don't step on it. Make sure I don't step on the strawberry plant. Not the strawberry, but the watermelon plant. But yeah. So this is a strawberry plant. So it's still just really starting this journey. It's flowering. But down here, look at that. An actual berry. Look at that. I'm excited. All this stuff needs water. Like I said, it's supposed to rain tonight, so we'll see. I'm excited. Berries are growing. Berries are growing. Man, I'm excited. Alright, so got my holes dug for the squash we're going to plant. I bought too many squash plants. My counting is not very good. But I'm going to plant what I can plant in this felt, and then remaining plants that we have, I'm going to find a spot in this dirt. So I'm going to water the holes, so just fill them up. That way the plants can be moist when they go in there and not dry. I put these gloves on for a purpose, so I can get all that dirt up under my nails. So let's see. Work that up out of there. Drop my plant down in that water. Just cover it back up. Pull too hard on that. So we got the squash down in the ground. So what I'm gonna do now is just sprinkle some of this plant food on the top of the soil. We're supposed to get some rain here, I guess tonight. So this should be beneficial for these plants. I already did that one. That one needed a little boost. I will say the feed store has some pretty good plants, so these actually look better than the ones that we got over there that are growing really big. So I got high hopes for what we got going on over here. Doggone bugs won't stay out your face. I guarantee you all day they don't be out here. And then you come out here, here they come all up in your face, bothering you. I got a few more plants, like I said. I ran out of space here, so we're gonna put them out in the grass somewhere in the dirt. All right, y'all. So I am done with my planting and my weed pulling for the evening. I am incredibly proud. I'm excited for what's going on out here in this garden, to actually get out here and see the plants blooming and that you actually see the formation of these things. It's amazing. So this has definitely motivated me even more. Just to recap, we planted some more squash out here, and then we have things coming up here in the strawberry patch, if that's what you want to call it. I am gonna get some, it's like a plant holder for the strawberries. I'm gonna order that so we can keep them up off the ground. They're doing their thing. Now these plants right here already had some blooms on them when we bought them, so that's why they're forming. These is another plant, I think it's behind me. They didn't have any blooms, but you see the flowers starting to materialize, so I'm excited. Let's see. And then of course my babies, my bell peppers. You see that? There's a plant over here that has like one small pepper. There it is right there. I'm so happy. And then the squash are doing amazing. So amazing. Look at here. Which one is it that already has a little baby squash right here? There's ants down here, but it'll be alright. There we go, little baby squash right there, trying to do a little something. And right there. So this is exciting, very exciting. Now for my my cucumbers, they are starting to make a move. I gotta get a trellis. I've been saying this for 2-3 weeks. I just gotta get it. That way they can have more room to run and air circulation, because they're you see the trellis, well not the trellis, but the tendrils, they're starting to loop. So I gotta get those up on something. So excited. Now, I know we discussed at the beginning the cabbage and the collards. And it looks like there was like a little bug on these cabbages. But we got them dusted. So that's good. It's supposed to rain tonight, so whatever, we'll figure it out. If it rains tonight and that washes off, we'll just redust them. But they're doing too good to let the little bugs eat them up. I think pretty soon we're gonna have a meal. Like I said, I prefer cabbage over collards. Now tell me some cabbage up, you can have the collards, but my husband and my mother-in-law, they love those collards. Well, that's all that I have for this evening. We had a little formation on the squash. What else? The peppers, zucchini. So I want to just check to make sure we don't have any more nibblers, but also just want to make sure we don't have anything to pick yet. So I'm excited. I'll take you with me. Well, it looks like it's forming pretty good. A couple raindrops are coming. Yeah, that's forming. I like that. So of course you still, there's a worm. Yuck. So it's raining now. Try to hurry up before. Oh boy. Before I get too wet. Little ant here and there. There's another worm. Look at that punk. Get your butt from over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to dust these bad boys again, but of course it's raining, so it's not gonna stick that well. Let's see. I like the formation on those. I don't actively see anything on these as far as the worms go. Let's take another look down here. Yeah, of course, when we do go get to harvesting, we're gonna have to wash these up really good. I don't see anything with my eye. And then let's take a look at these collards. I don't see anything on those. It doesn't look like any more nibbling has been going on them either. So that's good. Let's go. Yeah, I think these are pretty good. This one is starting to do its thing. It's growing pretty good. Like I said, I don't see anything with my naked eye. So, I reckon that's good. Alright. So, let's go down here to the squash. Well, this is a zucchini right here. But they're flowering. Let's see. Just flowering right now. I know when it rained this past weekend, it was very windy, and it seemed like it did a little job on them, but they seem to be resilient and bouncing back, so that's good. It's fine, they're just flowering. And as far as the peppers go, get your tail off my pepper. As far as the peppers go, the black spots that are on here, let me see, right there. Based on my research, that's actually fine. That's normal. As long as it's not like mushy, then that's just a normal maturing pepper plant. If it was mushy, then there'll be concerns for a fungus, but we're good. The stalks are very strong, so I am pleased. Said these pepper plants, they're flowering, so we're good. Let's see, there's a little baby pepper right there. Oh, squash. Oh, the squash is starting to come in. Look at this. Let me move this. Look at that. A little baby right there. Yeah. Right here. Got to give them a little bit more time, but they coming along. My mother will be very happy. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple on here. And then this one down here. Yeah. Very good. Of course, these are my pepper. I have some more bell peppers. I got red, green, and yellow. Those are good. Cucumber plants. I keep saying I'm gonna get a trellis. I promise I am. They're flowering. Got the sound like I hear a frog when they're by. They're gonna grow. see what else I got up under here. Definitely got to get these up on the trellis because they're going to start running. And I'm going to be looking crazy. Now, I also did want to show my strawberry plants. Let's see. Now, these right here, they didn't have any flowers when we bought them. So, they may or may not put out or do what we need to do for this season, which is fine, because steady. But these over here actually did already have a little bloom, and they're starting to bear strawberries. So there's one right there, little bitty babies. And again, I've got to get me it's a stand for these so that they don't sit on the ground. I'm excited and pleased. That's a decent sized one. I did try one, and right now they are bitter. I probably picked that small one for my son to try because I told him that I would let him. He was upset, but I told him they were bitter. They weren't sweet, so he wasn't too upset after that. And we did plant some additional squash plants. Was it last week? I think so. I'm gonna take them a little time. Pretty much like the other squash that are starting to bear their fruit. They seem to be doing good. Not gonna water anything because it's drizzling right now. And if we don't get any rain today, we're supposed to get rain like the rest of the week. So we're good there. These strawberry plants, I guess they're gonna do their thing. Starting to run. It's right here. So I don't see what he wants to do with those. Let me see. We also got some okra out here. Okra plants. Nothing to write home about right now. They're in the ground. They're doing fine. We do need to do some garden maintenance. So getting some of the loose dirt. The loose grass around the areas that's in the dirt. And also weed eating around the garden area so that it's clear. You don't have to worry about all that stuff growing up when you're trying to get out here and check on the plants. So that's the review for today as far as the garden goes. Like I said, we need to do some maintenance around the garden as far as weed eating and pulling up the weeds that's starting to grow in this area. And even, like I said, to get a trellis for the cucumbers. It is supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so we're gonna play that by ear how we're gonna do that. Also working on a garden. Our church, we're doing a community garden, so we got to get that done. It's hard for people to meet up when you're on different schedules, so I think I'm gonna try to get that done today. But let's see, somebody's calling. All right. Sorry about that. Had to go take a phone call. But like I was saying, we're gonna get it together out there as far as maintaining it. Gotta let this weather do what it do. But we'll keep you on the journey with us. Please follow along. Any suggestions, any tips, we'll gladly look at it. We appreciate the support. This is Outdoors with the McCalls. Please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a great day.